Hey there, my friend. It's Dr. A from the Fit Father Project and the Fit Mother Project, and I want to welcome you to today's awesome video where we're going to be covering a very important question that my team and I get asked by thousands of people, and that's, Dr. A, how often should I work out? Now, I love this question, and I think it's really interesting because this question seems simple, and it almost begs a simple answer. Like maybe I could say you should work out 3 times a week, 5 times a week, every single day. But the true answer is actually a bit more nuanced. And what I want to do in this video is explain some of my thought process on how to actually describe the right number of workout frequency for you, for your goals, for your schedule, and walk you through this thinking process so you can come up with the right answer for you. That's what we're going to do in today's video. And to do that, we're going to look at a couple things. We're going to look at the distinction between daily movement and formal exercise. There is a difference. We're going to look at what kind of exercise you actually enjoy and the kind of recovery demands from different types of exercise, because there's a different training effect on your body from doing like a full body strength training workout, which might require some more recovery than if you did something like going for a run or a jog. So let's get into today's video. I think you're going to learn a ton. Get out your pen and paper, take some notes, and let's dive on in.
FitFatherProject.com.
All right, so let's start unpacking this video on how often you should work out. And I think the simple answer is you should work out as frequently as you can, doing exercise you love that fits into your schedule and still allows you to recover. So that's kind of like our equation. And I think to really figure out what's going to be right for you, we need to unpack each of those slices. And the first thing I want to talk about is the distinction between daily movement and formal exercise. It's far more important if you're starting to get your body moving and develop the momentum of exercise that you check the daily movement box and then you worry about exercise and formal workouts later. And what I mean is this, is the human body is meant to move. We function best when we're moving. And moving doesn't necessarily mean going to a gym and doing formal exercise. In fact, when we look at the longest living people on the planet, these centenarians, these pockets of longevity around the world, these people are not doing P90X workouts. What they are doing is moving their body every single day. They're outside, they're walking, they're doing gardening and different kind of work around the house. They're moving their bodies. And what we know from the research is when you move your body, everything works better. Your circulatory system works better. Your brain works better. Your hunger hormones remain more regulated. So if you're sedentary right now and you're sitting for a long period of time, the first and best thing you can do is start to move your body daily before worrying about how many workouts to slot in. So practically speaking, what this looks like for me and my family is every morning I get up, I rehydrate with some high quality water, and I take a walk. 10, 15 minutes. I'm getting my body moving. I'm getting my lymphatic system, my circulatory system moving. I'm breathing through my nose. I'm accumulating some early motion. And throughout the day, if you're sitting down for prolonged periods of time, I want you to get up and start to move your body more. Maybe track your steps on some kind of app if you like that kind of stuff, but just get more movement throughout the day. That's more important for your health than formal exercise. So that's the first thing, check the movement box every single day. So movement every single day. Now let's get into exercise. If you're someone who's just getting started, I think I like to be on the more conservative side of how many formal workouts you put into your schedule. I think 2-3 times a week of scheduled workouts is a great place for beginners to start. And I'm calling you a beginner if you're really trying to build exercise momentum, you don't have a lot of experience with exercise, schedule workouts every other day. And what I mean by like a formal workout, it's in your calendar at a specific time and you know what you're doing. So you have a workout. Maybe you're following one of our Fit Father or Fit Mother workouts. You know you're getting the workout in at 7 a.m. before breakfast, or you're getting it in at 5 p.m. after work. Whatever it is, it's in your calendar, it's there, and you know exactly what you're doing, and you space that out 3 times a week. The reason this is important to look at is because as you're starting to exercise and you're doing some of these good workouts that involve like strength training, circuits, some higher intensity cardiovascular training, you want to get a training effect from exercise, but you need some rest days in between. So pulsing it out like a Monday, Wednesday, Friday is a fine place to start, right? That could work. But as we get back to the equation of what I was talking about before, the most important variable is that you stick with a schedule off the beginning that you can 100% stick to. So if 3 days a week is pushing it for you and you're very busy, then 2 days a week is what you should 10 out of 10 commit to. Because what you want to do is start to build momentum, because you can build on momentum. But what's going to happen if you say, oh, I'm going to work out 5 days a week, but you're currently working out 0 days a week, the likelihood of you sticking to that is pretty low. And that's going to lead to you not building momentum. Maybe you're feeling guilty and you're not building the positive momentum. So for beginners, 2-3 times a week is great. And I recommend you do some of our Fit Father and Fit Mother workouts that involve strength training, cardio, and flexibility all in one, using the kettlebells and the dumbbells and these strength circuits, these metabolic resistance training circuits, probably the best way to start. And if you're doing workouts with weights, it's typically a good idea if you take a day of rest in between those workouts to allow your body to recover. Especially if you're getting older. If you're in your 40s, 50s, 60s, 70s, one of the main changes that happen is your body doesn't recover as quickly from exercise. So it's always a good idea to check that daily movement box. And then if you're feeling sore, you can always take another day of rest in between those workouts. So a lot of our Fit Father, Fit Mother program members are getting these formal workouts in 3-4 times a week. Now, if you're someone who's a little more advanced and it really just feels good for you to work out every single day, that's also amazing. You got to find what works for you and makes you happiest. And if it is every single day, then what you might want to do is split things up with different kinds of workouts on the different types of days. So maybe 3 times a week you are doing strength training. And maybe on Monday, for example, you do strength training that's focused on your legs. And then on Tuesday, you might do some upper body strength training because your legs are recovering, your upper body's now working. On Wednesday, maybe you do some recovery cardio, maybe some high intensity interval training or some longer, lower intensity cardio. On Thursday, maybe you take a rest day. Friday, you can do some yoga. Saturday, you might restart your cycle with some strength training. I'm just giving you options, but the big picture idea here is it's got to fit into your schedule. It's got to fit into your preferences. If you're lifting weights, you might want to have more recovery days. If you're more someone who's more into like cardio and these kinds of things, you could potentially run every single day as long as it fits into your schedule. Now, one of the key things here is it's good to have a plan. It's good to plan how many days you're going to work out per week, but overall, it's the most important thing is to always listen to your body. If your body's telling you, I am sore, I am tired, I'm feeling run down, I'm hungry, I need an extra day of rest, it's always okay to take an additional day of rest and do your workout the next day. This is called auto-regulation, listening to your body and allowing your body to inform you on what it needs. Because remember, exercise is a stimulus. It's giving our bodies some kind of signal to adapt and grow and recover, but that growth and recovery happens during the times when we're not exercising. And if you're looking at losing weight, I also need you to know the most important thing you can do is clean up your diet and your nutrition. That's going to be more important than any kinds of workouts. So if you worked out, in fact, we've had clients that have lost over 100 pounds that have never touched a dumbbell or a treadmill. They just walked every single day. They checked that morning movement box, and they also just ate a nice calorie-controlled, balanced diet. So you can lose a lot of weight without formal workouts. If you're a beginner, 2-3 times a week is great. As you get more advanced, then you can increase your frequency, but I'd still recommend you maybe have at least 1, if not 2 days of complete rest to give your body time to just rejuvenate. Because if we continue to push and train and we're not listening to our bodies, we can get run down, we get sick more easily, we get more prone to injuries, and as we get older, that recovery capacity is a little bit slower, so taking more rest is something that's definitely advisable. So that is my answer on how many days you should work out. It's dependent on where you are in your journey, doing exercise you love, what fits into your schedule, and what your recovery capacity is. And what I would say is ultimately you might want to get to a routine where you're doing different types of workouts every single week. Strength training 2-3 times a week. Cardio and some kind of stretching stuff 1-2 times a week. Rest days completely 1-2 times a week. And you develop your own routine and flow because what works for you long term is your routine and flow. When you establish that, then you can be consistent. And when you're consistent, you get long-term results. And that's what I wish for you. So I hope you found this valuable, my friend. And if you are someone who's starting out, or if you're someone who's advanced and just wants to mix things up, then I highly recommend you check out our Fit Father and Fit Mother programs. We literally give you everything. The exact schedule that meets you where you're at, whether you're beginner or advanced, will help you build your schedule. We'll help you grow that schedule over time as you get more momentum. We'll show you exactly what to do with strength training, with stretching, with cardio flexibility in a way that's so simple, that works and feels great on your body. You can do it at home or at the gym. We'd love to have you inside our programs as well to help you really dial this stuff in. Hope you found this valuable, my friend. If you like this, give us a thumbs up, hit subscribe, and if you have any questions, comments, you just want to chat with me and the team, you can comment below in the comment box and we'll get back to you as soon as we can. Thanks for being here, my friend. I'll see you around the channel and I'll talk to you very soon.